Starters will feature in the following college games, we presume. Some notable ones in week 1. 9-time FCS champ North Dakota State travels to Boulder. You got Penn State making their first trip to Morgantown since 1992. Mountaineers haven't beaten the Lions since 1988. The reigning 2-time FCS national champs visit Stillwater. Here's Coach Prime on his week 1 test in Boulder.
And I'm mad at Rick right now for putting them on the schedule to open up with them. Like, can you give me a layup or something? Like, those guys are wonderful. Their staff has always been amongst the best. Many people have matriculated from that staff to go to higher levels. Those kids play their butts off. They're tough. They don't make many mistakes.
Not to be underestimated, back here on College Football Live. Guys, last year we saw Colorado start hot, then fizzle out. Jordan, I'll start with you. What must the Buffs show against a perennial FCS power to prove they have more staying power than they showed in Deion Sanders' first season in Boulder?
Well, all eyes will be on the trenches in this matchup just because if you look at the strengths and the weaknesses of both programs, North Dakota State historically has been very good on the offensive and defensive lines. Now with Colorado, we know both of those units were at their worst last year. They led the FBS in sacks surrendered with 52. So they're going to have to be better in the trenches. They have done a good job of getting guys out of the transfer portal and developing some of the young talent that they have to protect Shedeur Sanders. So I'm going to be looking to see what this microwave offensive line for Colorado looks like against North Dakota State.
Yeah, Jordan, that's the thing that I'm really looking forward to, in part because new head coach Tim Polasek said, hey, this is a landmark game for us. So the way that Shedeur Sanders was talking about, a lot of people, we are their Super Bowl, like they are that for North Dakota State. And I know Coach Prime said he wanted to lay up. This game is going to be like a deep three-pointer for them. Like they should win this game, but they're really going to have to play 4 quarters of good football because this North Dakota State team does not play and have not played for about the last 15 or so years.
Harry, North Dakota State is 9-4 in its last 13 games against FBS competition. And Jordan's 100% right. The problem for Colorado could lie in the trenches. Meet the Mozart twins. Sounds like something from Harry Potter, but it's actually Will and Eli. 2 twin defensive tackles. They're going to test that microwaved Colorado offensive line early and often.
New head coach at North Dakota State and a Colorado team that lost 6 in a row to close out last season after a 4-2 start. Cost them a bowl game. Big one here, not to be underestimated. Doesn't sound like Deion is.
Give me something. Got a cigarette just so I can breathe.